What's up, y'all? Let's do it. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I move. She let it clap for a nigga. She let it clap for a nigga. And she throw it back for a nigga. And she throw it back for a nigga. Like a man, like a man. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in those stores. Hey. What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's up, BJ? Hey. Hey, Nikhil. Lisa, what's good? Shirley, what's good? Hit that like button or hit that dislike button. And I keep that 38 for the weapon. Remember when I came home for correction? All the bad bitches in my direction. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I move. She let it clap for a nigga. Hey, Crystal. How are you? She like the way I rest in peace, Pop Smoke, my guy from Brooklyn. Hey, I got 69 in here so far, 28 likes. We're going to talk about it today. Who, what, when, and why people will benefit off of Robert Sylvester Kelly. Who, what, when, and why will people benefit off of Robert Sylvester Kelly? First of all, I'm gonna open up and say hello, chat. Hello, everybody that's here. The show today is going to be informative. We're going to talk about some things that y'all might not know. Some things that some people might know. I don't know what hit my eye, but something flew in my eye and it's really killing me. Like I say, we the firm over here. We stand firm on what we believe in, and we leave all the other shenanigans alone. Let's keep it 100. Who, what, and why will people benefit off of Robert Sylvester Kelly? So here's my question. We all know that he's been booked, and we all know that he's been taken against his will. How many of y'all there, by the show of hands, put the hands up, put the strongs up? How many of y'all know that? No, let's go here. How many of y'all and believe if Robert Sylvester Kelly gets out, he will be damaging a lot of people's program of them making money off of him? How many of y'all and believe that? Put the hands up. Hey, all mods. Hey. Dom K, I got to talk to you today, brother. After this live, I need you to hit me. Okay. Everybody believe that. All right. So question. So if everybody believe that if Robert Sylvester Kelly gets out today, it will put a damper to people making money off of him and damaging whatever. Let me ask you this. How many people believe that Robert Sylvester Kelly, if he stay locked up, that people will continue to make money off of his brand. Let me see the hands or the strongs or the, you know what I'm saying? Or you can hit the woo. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. The woo will continue. I will continue to rock Pop Smoke stuff until the day that I die, because I am woo. I just had to plug that in there. Okay. So let me ask y'all this. How many of y'all believe that if R. Kelly stays alive, which I already know that he's going to stay alive, but if R. Kelly stays alive and he stayed locked up, people will benefit and his brand will skyrocket? How many of y'all and believe that? Let's put the fives, the fists, the whoa, the strong, whatever y'all put up. Let me see if y'all believe that. And today live is going to be very interactive. Very interactive. So you're going to see a lot of the hands going up. Okay, I see some hands. Lisa put some hands up. Dom K put some hands up. Okay. All right. Now here's where it's going to scare a lot of people at. Hey, Low Down One, Passionately Gangster. Here's where it's going to scare a lot of people at. And I don't want y'all to get along. But if R. Kelly was to die, right? How many of y'all believe that his brand, his music, and his money would inflate times 10? How many of y'all and believe that? Okay. James Day, stay with me. And you're going ahead of me. That's where I'm going at. Okay. Hey, Mama Mary. She put yes. Okay. All right. Now, here's where I bring you to the road. Here's where the road meets the rabbit. Let me put it like this. Here's where the road meets the rabbit, where people is scared to touch on these subjects, but I'm going to do it. Think about it. Every time R. Kelly got booked, his sales went up. Now, R. Kelly ain't never have to worry about streaming sales. Why? Because he always sold hard copies. He always sold vinyls. He's the most selling vinyl person in our time. Now, let's go here. People want to know, well, who owns his masters? Well, let's go here. Y'all heard the lie in the news matter. Y'all heard the lies in the news media where they said that R. Kelly has been dropped. If y'all heard that R. Kelly was dropped from his label, let me see a show of hands or strong or whatever or woo or whatever y'all want to put up. If y'all believe that R. Kelly was dropped by his label, or if y'all heard the lie that he was dropped by his label, let me see the woo, strong, hand, whatever y'all put up. I don't think he owned his masters. He don't. Okay, let's go here. And I'm gonna read an article from someone that published this that's credible. R. Kelly hasn't really been dropped by anyone in music. The controversial singer is no longer represented by his label or publisher, but both events have escalated his money and influence. R. Kelly is no longer represented by his label and publisher, but both events have helped rather than dimmed his money and influence. When they say money, and we all know that he's not collecting anything, but his sales from people going to go buy albums and people doing this and they want to hear R. Kelly here and there. That's what they talking about. That it was the inflation of sales. So let's read. In the short time since Lifetime's release of a bombshell documentary detailing R. Kelly's alleged, now wait a minute. If this publisher is saying alleged, why can't everybody else say it? But let's go forth. Detailing R. Kelly's alleged years long history of sexual assault, everything has changed for the R&B singer, and nothing has. Listen to that parable. They says everything has changed for the R&B singer, and nothing has. So, what do y'all believe that they are trying to implement or imply? And once again, this is interactive. You can call in at 470-355-8221 because I want to interact with y'all just like y'all interact with us. Sonia Price said R. Kelly needs to drop they ass. He can always start over with no problem. Sonia Price, sit right there. Sit right there. I want you to finish listening to what's going on because you jumping out there. Now, what they said was everything has changed for the R&B singer. And then it says, and nothing has. That means an injunction somewhere. Something has changed, but have anything really changed? That's the question. Oh, Sonia, no, you good. But that was a great answer. But I want to bring you to speed of what they're trying to say. Now, check this out. Around 20 million TV viewers watched the 6-part series titled Surviving R. Kelly. Within the first week of its January 3rd debut, according to the cable network, the film ruled headlines and global news outlets. It set social media utterly all right. The last Friday, reports began emerging that Sony, which owns R. Kelly's record label RCA, here's where we get into the 3-part deals. For anybody that's trying to be an artist, this is what you got to worry about with them 360 deals. But it says reports begin emerging that Sony, which owns R. Kelly's record label RCA Records, has finally, after protests and pressure from music fans, as well as members of the industry, reached a sharp peak, come to an agreement with the singer to part ways. Okay. If they reached a sharp peak with R. Kelly, how was he dropped? They have agreed to do what? Part ways. Meaning Sony have to give R. Kelly his just due. Oh, you see where it's going? So when they agreed to split, but that means whatever R. Kelly does after that split, Sony don't get nothing, right? Well, when R. Kelly went back and said, wait, I need my masters. That's when the jail stuff started coming. Think about it. That's when the jail stuff started coming. That's when they started reaching out to people that presumed to be close to him that went on the news media and said that he liked little girls. Think about it. I'm going to bring it all into conjunction for you. And for the people that say no knowledge is being spit over here, I want y'all to pay attention because maybe y'all will learn something. Trust me, from somebody that knows what's going on versus fans. Okay. So look at what's really going on here. Look at what's going on. Dom K. Right. And I'm going to play that song because I want people to look at what Robert is saying. He's asking him, where the fuck is my money? And I had somebody tell me today, well, Dana, he was complaining about sleeping in the Homewood Suites. Think about it. You go from the Hamptons to the Homewood. You ain't used to living like that. When you was living like that, that was fine. But when you start making revenue, you start living a different lifestyle. And when you live in that lavish lifestyle, you don't want to go back to where you used to be. The reason why you don't want to go back is because you've been there already. You know what it's like. But you want to continue living this lavish lifestyle that you have worked hard to live. Now, somebody asked me, well, Dana, do you agree with the girls are saying? And I said, well, if you show me a girl, I'll totally say I'll agree. But then they say, well, the young ladies, but I said, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. I asked one question. When Rob hitchhiked from LA to Chicago, right? When he was sleeping outside, where were these women at then? When Rob was in the studio perfecting his craft, when Rob was at the train station in Chicago, where was these women at then? Hey, Dom, hold on, bro. Don't distract the crowd. Chill. Hold on. Where was Rob money at then? Where was y'all ladies at? Was y'all in a gym with Rob when he was perfecting his craft? I don't think so. And if y'all wasn't in a gym while he was perfecting his craft, why do y'all believe y'all are entitled to get anything from him? I heard somebody say, well, you know, they spent time with Rob. They was in a situational ship or they was in a relationship and they only left with nothing. Well, if you're not married, you leave with the same thing you came with. Oh, well, Rob is a superstar. He could have gave him something. He did give him something. A good memory, a great time, a rock star lifetime for the time being. And when it's over, what more do you want? He took care of households. So what more do you want? Oh, no, I'm not with Robert, so I don't want nobody else to be with him, so I'm going to take him down. So you're going to take him down behind a lie. Well, here's what I'm going to tell everybody. When you lie like that, right? Hold on. 115 code for. When you lie like that, there's a thing called prosecution. There's a thing called a defense. There's a thing called the federal court. There's a thing called a jury stand. And that jury stand ain't kind to nobody. It don't have a color. It don't have a creed. It don't have no type of code. It don't have boundaries. It only have one thing. Say what happened. If you lie, that stand is coming for your ass. That's why you see people now embellishing on, I just want a civil out of court. Well, let's go here. I told y'all once before. If there was any payouts, even if Rob didn't do it, if anybody took a payout on behalf of Robert Spencer Kelly, that court proceeding cannot go forward because the court had a remedy and that person had a remedy and a remedy was fulfilled. Even if they didn't get everything they were supposed to get, a remedy was fulfilled. So since a remedy was fulfilled, how is Geronda able to come back and start all this shit? Well, let's ask a question. Why is Geronda so quiet? That's a question. Why is Geronda so quiet? Why is Lisa Van Allen so quiet? I'm going to tell you why. Because we have people that portray to fight for R. Kelly that want to go ham at them. And then they say, well, that's our right. You don't have a right when a jurisdiction change. That's how I know that people don't know about the judicial system. Once the jurisdiction change, you don't have a right until you go and create a remedy for that jurisdiction. When Rob was in state court, the judge said, we're going to go with the strongest case. So if the strongest case is Lanita Carter, every other case going to get thrown the fuck out. Because that case going to get thrown out. Because there was a remedy that was met. So let's finish hearing what they had to say. RCA's website no longer includes Kelly on its artist roster. And while the record label has not returned any media requests for comment, one can assume his name won't appear there again. But what may seem like a major blow to Kelly's career, or at least a significant victory in the popular movement of Me Too to diminish his influence, is actually neither. Though details of the split between Kelly and his label have not come to light, a record company letting go of an artist typically just means it won't release music from them in the future. Yet both parties will continue to profit off of all past music releases as long as those releases are in distribution. It is unusual for splits to result in a label releasing the rights of a back catalog. It is unusual for splits to result in a label releasing the rights of a back catalog, which would cut off its revenue stream from that catalog, sources say. I don't know if anybody knows exactly what dropping R. Kelly means. Presumably, Sony and RCA will continue to distribute his back catalog, and the royalties will continue to flow as they were. Lisa Alter. I'm giving y'all a nugget. Go research Lisa Alter, LisaAlter. Lisa Alter, a top music attorney who specializes in copyright law, tells Rolling Stone, moreover, the split may have actually resulted in an unanticipated extra payout for Mr. Kelly. If the label had a contractual obligation to release additional material, which they had, because he had two albums ready to go, and didn't want to do it, it might make a financial statement with the artist, because otherwise they could be potentially sued by the artist for that loss of income. Alter says the exact worth of those unreleased albums is a number negotiated between the two parties, and high-profile artists are rumored to have commanded payouts in the millions, sometimes billions in the past. I'm going to stop right there. R. Kelly, where is my fucking money? If R. Kelly would have been still on Sony, he would have still been puppeteered. But now that he has split because of the label choosing to split, he want to know, where is his fucking money? And now that Rob have people around him like myself, like other folks, who's keeping him abreast, like, yo, this was going on. Yo, this ain't 5%. This ain't 8%. This ain't 10%. This ain't this. This ain't that. This ain't this. This ain't that. R. Kelly now want to know how much really was taken from him. I'm going to give y'all a number. Let's do some homework. I'm going to do it. Tell me if y'all come up with the same figure. Here we go. Sony owned 34% of his publishing. Times, I'm going to say this, multiply 34% times 9 million. I supposed to be doing it with y'all. I'm sorry. 0.34 times 9. 1, 2, 3, What did y'all come up with? I came up with 360 million. Is that what y'all came up with? Hey, Lakeisha, we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Dom, you came up with 360 million? Mm-hmm. So multiply 360 million times, to be exact, 7 million. I came up with 2.142. Show you what I came up with. Divide that. Divide that by 10%. And then divide that. Hold on, wait a minute. Divide that 10%. Then divide that by 4 million. This is what's missing from R. Kelly's overall account, which is highway robbery. So, in order for him not to get what just due is his, you lock him up. You lock him up and you come up with some excuse. Say this. It disgraced me on Friday to see Avenatti get out when he violated probation or community supervision. It disgraced me to see Harvey Weinstein move to a halfway house and mid of COVID-19. But you mean to tell me a man who haven't been charged of anything, I mean, not charged, who haven't been found guilty of anything, can't get the same treatment? You mean to tell me Bill Cosby can't get the same treatment? I'm talking about Jello pudding pause, and I'm talking about he's a bad man. They can't get the same treatment. But you expect me to sit back and find out when it's too late that Rob has been unjustly done. Mm-mm. One thing I won't do is attack anybody while they still on federal papers. But baby, when you off some papers, as Michael Jackson say, your bud is mine. I can say what I want as long as I want. But as long as them federal papers are intact, I won't be the reason why my guy won't come home. Next thing, I'm going to say this, and we're going to continue on. Now that we know what R. Kelly was just due, the question is, who would benefit the most if R. Kelly comes home? Now, here's where y'all interact with me. I need y'all to tell me who would benefit the most if R. Kelly comes home? Would it be R. Kelly? Would it be Robert Kelly? Because they are two different people. Same person, two different entities. So would it be R. Kelly that would benefit or Robert Kelly? Would it be the kids or the friends? Let's talk about it. Somebody said the fans. Somebody said himself. Well, you can't say himself, Marlon, because you got to figure, is it R. Kelly or is it Robert Kelly? The judge is paid to keep him in jail. Corrupt, nothing else. I don't believe that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if that was the case, the judge wouldn't have made in her denial what she made. She clearly put why she don't want to let him go. Even though I believe that the movement that her daughter runs with have a lot to do with it. And because Gloria Allred's husband, or I guess her daughter's husband, is one of the chief judges of that courthouse in New York, I truly believe that got something to do with it. So don't think I'm naive to the fact. Somebody said R. Kelly, Robert Kelly, his family, both Label, Rob, Drea. Drea days almost over. Robert Kelly, want. Wait a minute. Want. Okay. R. Kelly. Robert Kelly and children, his children. Robert Tone G said 2 words: publicity and extortion. Hey Dana, hey, how you doing? It's deeper than that. Gwendolyn, call in 470-355-8221. I want to know just how deep you think it is. I want to know. Aaron, take your number off here, bro. And we got stalkers on the loose. Who the fuck is Drew Down? I don't like new people just popping up. Robert Kelly. Okay. All right, well, here's what I would say. I would say who will benefit the most is Robert Kelly. Because you don't know if R. Kelly is going to come out. You don't know if Robert is going to say fuck R. Kelly and change his whole identity when it comes to music. You don't know if he's going to do a Prince. Nobody knows that. Nobody knows that. Only thing you keep hearing is Rob saying he's done with R. Kelly. Here's my thing. I wouldn't want to stick to something that hurt me or something that remind me of a past. I don't know if y'all been listening to when I first came on here, when my channel opened. I said the craziest thing is if R. Kelly changes his brand. Why? Sony and them will be able to eat off of anything titled R. Kelly. But anything going forth titled anything else, since they split, they can't eat off that, and they got to pay him for the 2 albums that wasn't released by them. Not to mention, they still got to pay him for not getting behind the Buffet album while he was on the label. Things that make you go, I'm going to give you something to think about from a logical perspective. So we all know what he's owed. The question is, who's behind it? Well, I've heard a lot of people say Quincy Jones. I've heard a lot of people say Epic. Heard a lot of people say Sony. Hold on. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you?
Hi, Dana. This is Gwendolyn.
Hey, Gwen. How are you? Welcome to the show.
All right. How are you?
I'm fine, and you, Gwen?
All right. I just feel like the reason why I said it's deeper than that, too, I agree with everything you said. But like you said, it's someone that owes him a whole lot of money. And for him to be where he is, it's like they're trying to build center blocks to try to keep him there. Because every time there's some light, here's something else to throw on top of it. So I feel like it's just something a whole lot. I feel like he's really been owed a lot of money for a long, long time. And I think that they know it, so they're just trying to make the situation look worse than what it really is.
So let me ask you this question. And let's play devil's advocate, right?
Yes.
Could it be the person that's really behind this is the person that was once the closest to Robert?
I believe that I believe that does play an intricate role, but I believe that it's someone that has a whole lot of money that knows Robert and know that they owe him. And it's way beyond what we know about.
Okay, now I'm about to open your eyes about something. Do you believe it could be people that don't know Robert, but they are invoking this because they were promised things concerning Robert that Robert never knew nothing about?
Yes. I believe that there are several people that's in the midst of it. That's it's a whole lot of people that's promised a whole lot of different things. And I believe that we'll see it.
Or let me ask you this. Could it be somebody that know Robert well, that made side deals without Robert knowing, to upper echelon people that are very high, and they owed Robert, and Robert owed them, meaning the upper echelon people, via deals that were made by people that know Robert. And because the people can't be found that made the deals, Robert got to be the one to suffer for it. Could that be the possibility?
That sounds promising. Sounds very promising.
So I'm gonna ask you this question: with that being promising, right?
Yes.
And that could sound right, right?
Yes.
With that being said, could it be the fact that they seen a talent before they seen the man, and it suppressed everybody's psyche of how talented Robert was and is and will ever continue to be, to the point where people are so terrified of him because of what he might expose and going back getting his just due?
Yes. I believe that because see, he's had a lot of time to think. He has a lot of time to think of the people that's been around him, the things that were done that he didn't know about, the things that's coming to fruition now, how God is dealing with him now that he's away from everybody, and the way things. I just believe that there's a humongous.
Hold on for a second. No plan in the chat, y'all. No plan in the chat.
And I
Go ahead.
believe that there is a humongous blessing that's going to come out of it for him. And he will be able to start and do things in a whole entirely different life.
So let me ask you this. How much do you think Robert is worth being home?
Being home.
Just give me a ballpark figure.
I believe he's worth billions of dollars.
Huh?
I believe he's worth billions of dollars because once it's amazing that I was listening to Tyrese on Instagram, and he was giving another artist, another person, a producer, some information about a song that he wrote. And it was a song.
It was Common he was talking to.
About the zodiac signs,
right.
Song that he wrote on the zodiac. And he said that he called R. Kelly and asked him a question. And he said R. Kelly told him, he said, sing the song, just keep singing the verses repetitively until the song ends. He said he does his songs, he did every song like that. And it went right to the #1 chart. He said, and that he did for R. Kelly.
Okay, EJ, Joe Budden. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. It was Joe Budden. So question.
Yeah.
So question.
So just with that,
wait, listen. And you said that he was worth billions, right?
I believe, yes.
Okay, give me a ballpark figure. Like 4 billion, 60 billion, 70 billion. Give me a ballpark figure on them billions.
I believe maybe around 40 or 50.
Okay, 40 or 50 billion. Now watch this. Multiply that times 10. Right?
Okay.
And that's how much he will be worth if he's dead.
Wow.
So when you talking numbers, just like Michael Jackson, just like Prince, you will be worth more if you're out of here versus than you were if you were here. So with him, he's resilient. They are trying to kill him. Look at it.
Yeah.
Anytime a judge can say, I don't see no cases of COVID-19 in Chicago. Wait a minute, lady. Where the fuck have you been at? Excuse my French. I apologize for swearing, but where the fuck are you living at? How can you say there's no cases in Chicago and them niggas going crazy in the MCC?
Well, because they let a lot of people out of the Greene County place in Illinois somewhere. They let a lot of people out of there for that.
You're missing the point that I'm making, though, Ms. Gwen.
Okay.
And the point that I'm making is the stereotype of the colored man, not the black man, because black and white don't have a standing in court. When you say black and white, and when you say I'm a black man, the first thing they're going to say is you ignorant because you don't know. But the injustice of the colored man. And as long as they can get away with it and say, y'all black people need to chill. And I keep saying it. Whenever somebody call you black, stop them, correct them, because you're not black. If you think I'm lying, go look up Black Law Addiction, Black Law 4th edition or 5th edition or 2nd edition or 3rd or 1st edition and look up the word black and look what it say. Black means death. Many colored people uses it because they don't know.
Wow.
So when you go into court and you speak black, that's why they look at you like, yo, what the fuck are you saying? What is black? Because black means death. So basically what they telling you is y'all dead people go back and chill. That's why they don't say if you operate under your birth certificate, you're dead. No, they use a word called civic divus or civic vitus. That means dead at sea. As long as they can keep you dead at sea, you are nothing but a number. I'm going to ask you this question. Think about it. Robert haven't done nothing to nobody, right? Why do you think the headings say the United States of America, all caps, versus Robert Sylvester Kelly, all caps? The first thing we as a people should have been doing, like, whoa. How the fuck can a corporation go after a human person? So they made him a corporation. How? By capitalizing all the letters in his name.
Because he is his own brand. He's a brand. He become a brand.
You're missing it. A brand is a corporation. R. Kelly is a corporation.
Right.
Robert Sylvester Kelly is a human being.
Right.
That's why the IRS said, I want to know how much money Robert Sylvester Kelly made, because it's in all caps. They already got tabs on how much R. Kelly made.
Huh?
The problem is a corporation cannot sue a person. A corporation can only sue a corporation. That's why they needed a Geronda. That's why they needed a Azriel. That's why they needed a Lanita to stand as first-hand knowledge. Why do you think Lisa Van Allen got taken out of the court docket? Think about it. She was Jane Doe number 2. Where did Jane Doe number 2 go? And why did they add Jane Doe number 6? That's a court game. That's illegal. But nobody's talking about it, so they're going to get away with it. I can go to Chicago and protest that right now, and they'll lock me up. Or they think they'll lock me up.
Wow.
What you have to realize is the biggest bank in the world is the court. And I'm going to be honest with you. I was asked, Dana, do you like the motions? I said, yeah. But I'm going to give you my true feelings. I hate the motions. I'm going to tell you why. Because a man is not supposed to motion a court. That's how you create arguments on a court. So if you're going to create an argument on a court, that empowers the judge to make a decision. Let's take the judge out of it. Let's just say the judge don't have nothing to orchestrate. He don't have nothing. He or she don't have nothing to listen to on both sides. Let's just say Greenberg say fuck it and put all demands in. That means his case change. If he put all demands in, it changed.
Oh yeah.
Let's just say Greenberg, Doug, and Mike Leonard say, the bar can kiss my ass. And they go ham and say, fuck the bar. The case changed. The judge cannot rule unless there's confusion in the court. So when Greenberg put that motion, the government came and argued it. The first thing they said, this is an argument. So now that they're not letting Rob out, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but what if Greenberg put a writ of mandamus in? That means they got to hear Rob in 10 days. That means that the judge got to be fair. That means a judge have to let him out. But with that writ of mandamus comes a lot of problems that people don't want to go through. That means the judge will be angry because you forcing him or her to go against the standard of what they are doing. A judge is supposed to go by the oath, which means protect the person that's under the Constitution. See, what they don't tell you is when you utilize that birth certificate and that social security number and you get pulled into court, you're under the 14th Amendment, not under the Constitution. Not unless you do some slick shit and put in "I'm here by special appearance" and don't waive none of your God-given alienated rights. And because people are waking up, you'll hear stuff like the rise of the Moors. No, it's not the rise of the Moors. The Moors been here for years. It's just the teachings are coming back. And I'm sad to say this, it's a white man that's bringing it back. Things that make you go, got you kind of stuck right now. That's why I say it's a lot of stuff that people are saying that they don't even know. Now, I heard something today that really made me sit and think. If a person can go to a judge and a judge can disclose a high profile case and what to do to help that person in a high profile case, which I very, very, very highly doubt that happened. Do you know that judge can lose his life under the Constitution that's practicing from a bench on a federal level, which is punishable under treason by death? Federal judges are held to a different standard than regular lawyers, which try to be judges at a lower level. I'm just saying, I'm here to inform y'all of what Brother Robert is going through. And it's not nothing light to be sitting behind bars for knowing that you didn't do nothing. Now, okay, who don't fight in their relationship? Who don't get a little scratch here or a little hair pulled out there? Right. But when you go as far as saying, I'm eating shit, and you going as far as saying, I got to knock on a wall, and you go as far as saying, I got to slide down the steps on my butt. And when they ask how many steps it was on one interview, you say 50. In the next interview, and you say it's only 3 steps. But actuality, it's only 12 steps. When you go in an interview and say, there's a black room, and then immediately you stop doing interviews, tell the truth, your ass going to jail. Beware of the people that just jump out there and talk. And if you think I'm joking, I'm going to tell you where to look up. Look up USC or look up what is a judge penalty from practicing from the bench under the United States Constitution. And you'll see it. You'll see it. Thank you so much, Fantasia, sis. And thank you so much to the other Sonia Price. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. That's all I'm saying. Look up. You will see what the real truth is. The crazy part is they know, but you don't know. So what I'm going to do, I just want to make it an even playing field. And I was hoping that somebody in Chicago would hit me up. I'll pay for it. And I was hoping somebody in New York would hit me up and I'll pay for it. You go do this one thing and take it. New York, you take it to Doug. Chicago, you take it to Steve. And have them do two things and watch how the case change. But no, we got everybody that's on their high horse. So I got to take time out to fly to Chicago, to go to the courthouse and do what I know how to do to change the case. Not saying that it would even change much, but it'll put the judges on notice like, oh, I can't play around with this no more. Because right now, they playing. Well, Ann Donnelly is. She's playing. So I'm going to ask you this, Carla. What if her oath of office was on public record? That means you can't play no more. That means you got to protect Robert by all costs.
Right.
Right now, you're not protecting Robert. Right now, you're looking for a jurisdiction switch. Here we go with that again. People ask me, well, why don't Chicago just let him out? Okay. Chicago releases him. He won't be free for 24 hours before New York comes in and take him to New York. And then the jurisdiction changed. That means Chicago got to wait for New York to decide what they want to do. So what if New York want to say, you know what? I'm going to push this bitch back into next year. That means Chicago got to go get him and bring him back for court and then take him back because they lost jurisdiction. That's why Chicago won't rule until New York does. All in all, huh?
So it's like more like a hand-in-hand situation.
All in all, it's all about them greenbacks. Things that make you go, Somebody said the court is closed in Chicago. I'm going to be honest with you, Jackie. I don't know how for sure that is. Because what you need to do is you don't need to go to the courtroom. You need to go to the records department in the courthouse. Thank you, Toy Smith. And the thing is, Thelma, I'm glad you said that. This is why the setup is fucking real. Shaking my motherfucking head. You're right. Because at any given moment, Robert is at risk for COVID-19. And because he don't have no adenoids or tonsils, it's a quicker attack. But I bet you Ann Donnelly goes home to her kids every day. I bet you her daughter that work at Lifetime sit back and they laugh about it.
It's still a blessing if it come out of.
But thank you for calling in. Let me get another call on here because I want to hear everybody's opinion.
It's good to talk to you, Dana.
Yes, ma'am. Anytime.
Okay.
All right.
And keep doing what you're doing because, I stand behind you. I see a lot of, I go on a lot of different blogs and everything, but I listen to you and you make a lot of sense. And you just keep doing what you're doing and keep your focus on what you're doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever else, if somebody's saying something that's out, whatever they're saying, you just stay focused and just keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, ma'am.
You're really the first one that I've gotten on about R. Kelly, and I've been following him from your blog, actually.
Thank you so much.
And I'm behind you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So it's time out for indulging in child's play when we need to indulge in vindication play. Now, I keep hearing somebody say, well, I keep reading that the court is closed. Now, somebody said, no, it's not closed. I found that out today. It's open. Request a different judge to rule over all his claims. I can't do that. That got to be something Greenberg and them have to do. His lawyers have to do that. I can't do that. How much are they state feds masking off our? Well, T Sizzle, I'm gonna say this. For a regular federal person, a day is $3,000, and that's for three meals a day, a place to sleep, subpar temperature is $3,000. Now, for a high profile, I don't know. Now, like I said, another thing that I was talking about is when we putting things together for Rob, we have to go here. And we know everybody is not for Rob. We already know that. But there is a rally coming up for New York. I'm going to need 60 people to email me and Marge put my email address up there at djackson0807@gmail.com. That's djackson0807@gmail.com. And I need you to list a note of who you are and what I talked about today. So I need 60 people. 60 people to email me. If it go over 60, that's fine. But I need 60 people to email me at djackson0807@gmail.com. That's the first thing. Second thing is this. I'm going to need to know your availability in that email. Next thing I'm going to need to know is this right here. Are you down for the long term and the long haul? I want this rally to be bigger than the one that I did in Baltimore for Freddie Gray. And I will continue saying this. All the officers in that Freddie Gray case are guilty except for one. And the one is the driver. The driver of the paddy wagon, I will not say he was guilty, and I'm come clean and I'm saying it. But before I was saying lock them all up, and I was the main one for it, even though he was my guy. And the reason why I was saying it is because this right here. If you rolling with crooks, all of y'all need to go, not just singly. But after going over some details and really understanding the position he was put in, that's not fair. That's not fair. And I had different people come at me and be like, no. But when I talked to, I'm not going to put his name out there, but I'm going to say he was very close to Sean Suter. When he told me and played the recording for me, that's not fair. You can't call a man off a vacation and tell him you need him to work 4 hours a day, and then it stretches to goddamn 60 hours every 2 days. That's unfair. I'm for what's right. Somebody said, hey, Sharby. Sharby's in here? Oh, thank you for that, Dana. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. No problem, Sharby. I think I know what you're talking about. Avenatti lied and said he may have the virus. That why he was granted the 1 million bond. That's not true. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you?
Yes, this is Nate.
Hey, Nate. How you doing, Nate?
Fine. I'm not going to be on the phone with you long, but I want you and I want the people that follow your channel or anybody that's listening to go to this YouTube thing called Reliable Sources.
Nate.
Huh?
And we don't do that over here.
You're talking about that Reliable Sources?
No, we don't shout other channels out over here. But
no, it's not no thing. I don't know what this dude is, but it's some important information that I think everybody need to pay close attention to, like that COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
I know all like one of those things. It was saying that how the elites have met no consent with this COVID-19. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, and thing and they and well just everybody go to reliable sources.
Okay.
Yeah, and so like I came across that on my Amazon Fire.
So how did you come across it, Nate, if you can't see?
The voice remote, my Amazon voice remote.
Nate.
Yeah.
We know you Neo.
Who?
We know that you're Neo, Nate, and we know we know you can see in the Matrix, Nate. Come on, Nate.
No, I can't see at all.
We know you can see in the Matrix, Nate, and you might can't see in the natural, but you can see in the Matrix, Nate.
Okay, can you break that down to me about that Matrix thing?
It's a movie called The Matrix, right?
Oh yeah.
And your reality is really not your reality, but it is your reality. And when you believe what you can do, it becomes your overall reality where you really start doing what you believe.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say it again. I know you can see in the Matrix, Nate. Sit back, think about it. Call me back later.
Yeah, okay. But just like I said, I just want everybody, you know, if you want to, you know, just check out that reliable sources.
It just went over your head, Nate. Think about what I said. Or better yet, play this back for your sister and ask her what I'm saying to you. And watch you be like, Dana, thank you so much.
Okay, because I'm about to call her right now and ask that.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
All right. Sometimes it's always good to encourage brothers. And no matter what they have done, when they try to get it right, it's always good to encourage brothers. Sometimes you got to get intellectual. Sometimes you got to get intellectual. Y'all stop. Y'all stop. Sharby, stop. Coco, stop. Bill, I kind of felt like that. But I believe he's going to get it. And I believe he's going to say, you know what? Dana really meant well. Fantasia, I didn't do anything. Remember, over 50 agents on YouTube. Marlon, I definitely understand. That's why I'm very careful about what I do. And that's why I'm going to say this. I am not a lawyer, nor do I advocate to be one. But I am a truth teller where I'm going to bring the natural truth that can be researched. And if I'm wrong, please bring it back and let me know that I'm wrong. And I'll research it again and show you that I'm not. Also, don't forget, support R. Kelly Defense Fund. Mail check or money order to Douglas C. Anton at 3 University Plaza Drive, Suite 407 at Hackensack, HANKENSACK, New Jersey. Zip code 07601. And don't forget, if you don't want to mail in nothing paper, you can hit the PayPal at paypal.me/R Kelly Defense Fund. The way you spell it is capital R, capital K, lowercase e, lowercase LLY, capital D, lowercase e, FENSE, capital F, lowercase UND. You will get a receipt from that whole thing. When you finish your transaction, it will come up. Everything has been sent to Douglas C. Anton, not Dana J., not Levi for Kelly, not Boo Boo the Fool, not Joe Mo the Clue, but it will say Douglas C. Anton. Don't let them folks sideline y'all. Don't let them folks lie to y'all. Follow the truth. Everything in black and white. So, let's finish Rolling Stones because we having a good conversation. Conversations that people can't have. But check this out. Kelly indeed had 2 albums left on his contract with RCA. According to I'm going to catch my breath and I'm going to read that again. I'm going to sip some water. Because what I'm about to read to y'all going to say, this is bullshit. Kelly indeed had 2 albums left on his contract with RCA, according to Don Russell, an advisor and consultant for the artist, who tells Rolling Stone that several other record labels have said they are very interested in working with Kelly. Rolling Stone has not been able to independently verify these claims. He's ready for the next level of life anyway, via Don Russell. It makes sense for them to shake hands and say, this train has run its course, and I wish you guys the best, and let's move on, Don Russell says. Asked if Kelly was planning any legal action against RCA and Sony, Russell added, our goal is not to go after anybody because he wants everybody to be happy. But didn't this man just go on platforms and say Rob suing everybody? Make it make sense. They always saying, well, the least common denominator is Dana J. Shit. The least common denominator is Don Russell. I wouldn't be saying his name if the shit don't keep coming up. Help me make this make sense. And the people that follow him are the ones who hate me because I'm putting the truth out about him. I can't make this up. It's right here in Rolling Stones. It's right here in Rolling Stones. Think about it. I'm going to break something down because I keep hearing people saying, well, you know, Tyson and then I'm going to break the shit all the way down. It never fails. 2 weeks before Rob go up for bond, Don Russell comes out and say what? We going to release Rob music. We doing it overseas. And Rob going to be over there signing autographs and everything. Remember before he said he got Rob passport and passwords to all his internet stuff, right? Okay. The denial says they are fear that he's still a flight risk. Why would they even be thinking he's a flight risk if Don Russell haven't said they going overseas to release music? Make it make sense. Then he keeps saying he invested all his money, him and his mama, right? So who have the most to benefit from if Rob dies or stays in jail? I'll wait. Don don't have a gag order because he's working with the people. Then let's go here. For the folks that says Tyson and them don't have nothing to do with it, here's my thing. And you will never hear me say this again. Do I believe they intentionally would try to sabotage Rob? I can't answer that question. I'm going to tell you why. Because when I told all three of them to stop doing certain things, they continued and they made jokes about it. So I can't answer that. But when it shows up in the denial, harassing victims and witness tampering, and then I read what Lisa Van Allen and Lizette said, let's think about it. It's all in the denial. So let's say we don't harass no victims, right? Let's say every time Don Russell try to go on a platform and we be like, oh, no, man, fuck this shit. Nah, you do this shit when Rob come home. What would be the likelihood of him having a bond? Very positive. So at the end of the day, we all got to give an account for the shit we done did. And I keep hearing, well, nobody hold Dana accountable. Believe it or not, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the chat right now that lights in my ass daily. I just got chewed out early today and I ain't do shit. All because they concerned about me as a person. They chewed my ass out. And I took it. I said, yes, ma'am, and kept going. So, if you're not working for Don Russell, if you're not conspiring with Don Russell, stop allowing Don Russell to make it appear as you are. That's all I say. Learn how to turn your back and say, no, fuck that. Nah. You have to know your enemy. And you have to know a snake when a snake is a snake. Now, I've heard a young lady by the name of 312. She was once appearing to be cool with me at one point, but then she totally turned and she hates me. That's fine. I understand everybody hates the truth. And then I heard somebody say, well, Dana finally came true and put it out there. No, Dana ain't finally come true. Y'all just finally caught on. And I just kept letting y'all be in limbo. Why? I don't owe nobody nothing. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. And none of y'all motherfuckers paying my goddamn bills. And ain't none of y'all feeding my kids. So with that being said, if y'all ain't doing nothing, what do I owe you? My loyalty is not to y'all. My loyalty is to Rob. So at the end of the day, who are you? Oh, Dana J got to tell us something. Who are you? Or better yet, I can go here. Hey, Archie, who are you? Oh, yeah, he just trying to practice out lines because he an actor. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I got Golden Globes sitting over there. I don't have to practice on internet via or courtesy of my guy. You know what, Sharby? I do not know. Right now, Jen probably, no, Lindsay somewhere probably cussing me out because I'm behind the timeline on what I supposed to did. But I love Lindsay. I love Jen. And we all fuss and fight. We're a family. And families fuss and fight. But I'd rather be a family with people I know that I know really care about me and really care about Rob versus people who's finicky and fickle and who changes by the wind blow. So if y'all didn't learn anything over here today, I hope y'all learned the fact that R. Kelly is innocent. I want y'all to know that, once again, it's not my words, but Don Russell popping up again. Why? When you went on a interview and said, you ain't nothing but a friend. Why are you popping up? Questions that nobody can answer. Why are you popping up to Rolling Stones when Rob don't even know what the hell you doing? But you his friend. You're the same man that interviewed him and said, Rob love underage girls on live TV. If any of my friends say some shit like that, we fighting. Don't ever speak to me again. Leave me the fuck alone. So I'm gonna say this last paragraph. When approached about its relationship with R. Kelly, Universal Music Publishing Group, which, like RCA, has been home to the singer's catalog for decades on the publishing end, tells Rolling Stone that it also no longer represents the singer. We actually made the decision some time ago, dating back to last spring, says a spokesperson for UMPG. Can somebody give me the words for UMPG? I never heard of that label before. I know it's Universal Music Publishing Group is sitting right here. Duh. Its website shows no sign of creations by Kelly, other than a few joint works he released with Jay-Z in 2002 and 2004, which is the best of both worlds. But to think that UMPG has really severed ties with the singer, as some reports have suggested over the weekend, would again be incorrect. While UMPG may not publicly represent Kelly on its songwriter roster, the company is still responsible for distributing his past work, which totals some 681 songs, according to the list registered with BMI, one of the major U.S. performing rights organizations that collects licensing fees for songwriters. UMPG, which has not responded to requests for comment on the matter, acquired Kelly's catalog in 2007 when his parent company, Universal Music Group, took over Zomba, the company that previously controlled the singer's copyrights. So now they playing keep away. When he go after one, everything has been mirrored in mass, shifted over. So here's homework. And tomorrow, I'm going to do my homework. I'm going to see if y'all matches what I match. Because what needs to happen is this right here. If they are still collecting on R. Kelly, that's also a crime under the United States Constitution. You cannot defraud the public. So when they are defrauding the public, we, the public, have rights to sue the company. The question is, when you sue the company, how do you sue them? Tomorrow, we're going to talk about that. And I'm going to give you paperwork and show you. because you don't just go and sue a company, because what happens is they can shell it, they can dissolve it and move it without you knowing. So you don't just sue the company, you sue the company, and you see and you sue the people in the company. But that's it for the day. I thank y'all for joining. I'm gonna play a little R. Kelly tribute. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and finish this because it's a lot of reading to do. I got 4 more paragraphs to do. I don't want to bore y'all. I just wanted to give y'all that little nugget so that way y'all can jump on it and start hammering the homework, and we can come tomorrow and we can put what y'all have versus what I have together. And guess what? We can have one unit of a team. So, as much as I want to play Pop Smoke right now, I can't do that. So what I want to do is for all of y'all. Let's play the one song that everybody loves. The one song that everybody loves. Okay. Let's go here. Not air. Let's go. I love y'all too. I thank everybody for the super chats. Don't forget the Cash App if y'all choose to. If not, I thank y'all for being here. I admit I done made some mistakes. Damn, son, where'd you find this? I admit I helped so many people. And the same damn people turn fake. I admit it was so hard to focus. I didn't go to classes. I admit that I dropped out of school. I admit that I wasn't that cool. I admit I just feel like retired. Admit I just don't feel like trying. But all my real niggas around me keep telling me, Kels, fuck that, you gotta keep climbing. I admit it, I did. I done fuck with a couple of fans. I admit I'm a gift and a curse. I admit that I don't go to church. I admit it, I made it. I admit it, I did. I admit it, I did. I admit it, I did it. I admit I got so many flaws. Told so many lies to these bros. Lose so much money, got so many bottles. Yeah, I got it, Sharby, you right. I was in my own way. I admit I had my mama crying over me. What else can a nigga say? I admit I can't spell for shit. I admit that all I hear is hits. I admit I couldn't read the teleprompter when the Grammys asked me to present. I admit I love God, but wait, it's so much temptation, but wait. Admit to the drinking and smoking too much, but it helped me get through the day. Won't say no names and not a snitch, but one night at the Ritz, did some shit should've did. Waiting for but niggas did. I admit that I. Wait a minute, wait. Passionately Gangster, call in. I'm sorry, Passionately Gangster, call in. I'm sorry for my sins. I admit it, I made it, I did. Damn, son, where'd you find this? I admit it, I did it. I admit I trust people too much. I admit I can't say such and such, but my lawyers told me settle this, even though it's bullshit. Care to protect your career. All these people in my ear. I admit I've been tempted back up. Hello? I admit that I just need a hug. I admit the devil talk to me sometimes, but the devil's not who I trust. I've been fucked by so many young managers. Why they push me out front of these cameras? All this music got me bigger, yeah, they let it play me like a fucking amateur. I got a life, yeah. I got a right, yeah. Cancel my shows, that shit ain't right. Hey, everybody stay here. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. And we're going to talk live. ain't seen my kids in years. Try to lock me up like this. How much can a nigga take? Right after the song, we gonna go live with a caller. Just wanna do my music, stop stressing me. Please just let me age gracefully. I admit it, I made it. I admit it. This Brenton is not the night for that. I admit it, I did. I admit it, I did. I admit it, I did. They took my gift and they blind me. Where the fuck is my money? Now here come this big ass conspiracy. I still got my fans, that's a blessing. Listen to heaven, just stay on my grind, and that's 24/7. Thank y'all. Don't go nowhere. It's smiling down on me. I put that on record. Been a grown man since age 11. 9 on the clock since 7. Rest in peace to my homie Kevin. I admit it, I did. Thank you, Juan. I admit it, I did. Juan Love in the building. Thank you, brother. I admit it, I did. If y'all have any businesses, get them to me in my email, and I will broadcast it. I admit I fuck with all the ladies, that's both older and young ladies. But tell me how they call it pedophile because of that shit, that's crazy. You may have your opinions, entitled to your opinions. Entitled. But really, am I supposed to go to jail to lose my career because your opinion? Yeah, go ahead and storm me. Point your finger at me. Turn around against me. But only God can mute him. I admit that I fired some people. I admit that I hired some people. I admit that those people I fired on my mama was crooked as people. I admit that I don't know my music. I admit that I wrote on my music. Want it back, but they don't want to do it. What the fuck, nigga? I wrote that music. I wrote that bump and grind. I wrote that 12 play. I did that fed up. I changed the damn game. So I deserve me a fair play. And put some respect on my damn name. Now, Wendy Williams mad with me, but I ain't never offered her no drink. But I admit that she asked me, can I get a little Hennessy? Then we both turned off our phone. We drink our smoke. Hey, Juan, we welcome you over here. We the firm, baby. From a good point to my fault. She said, what about Aaliyah? I said, love. I said, what about the hush? I said, my lawyer say don't say no. But I can tell you I've been set up. I admitted how ever since the first day. That without knowing I signed my publishing away. I admitted I was young. Yeah. Said I had dyslexia, couldn't read all the contracts. Yeah. And now the truth in this message is I'm a broadcast. That's what it's supposed to do, Ernst. Supposed to put your thoughts. Thank you, J Rock. R. Kelly could pull a Kobe, retire one number and become that. That's true, J Rock. Thank you, Elijah. Thank you so much, J Rock. I appreciate you. I love Steve Harvey, John Legend, and Tom Brenner. They're doing good in their lives right now. Why would they want to tear down another problem? Women show black men some love. As black men, we go through enough. How can we get up off the ground?
4 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hold on. Why'd you hang up? Okay. And we had a situation today, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the person back on the phone. And we're going to iron out and we're going to let people vent about the situation.
The call had dropped.
Okay. So
Lowdown would like to tap in, so I'm going to merge her in if that's okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, hold on a second.
So I heard a little bit of what's going on, and when things happen, things need to happen in decency and and in order, and that's the only way I'm going to rock. I don't do the confusion. I don't do the back and forth.
Okay.
I don't do the bullying. I don't do the scare tactics. I don't do the pulling the credit on people. I don't do none of that bullshit. I don't do, well, I have put people kids up there after they attacked mine. I am going to say that. So I don't know fully what happened, but I know my folks that I have in the background, they shot me something. I'm listening. And then Passionate Gangster hit me and was like, yo, this shit crazy. So then I'm listening to every side. I'm even listening to that side over there. So what I want to do is an open platform. I want to give Passionately Gangster time to fill everybody in exactly what the hell is going on.
I'm sorry, who's on the phone? I'm sorry.
It's me, it's you, and it's Dana.
And I'm live.
On the call, and he's live.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I thought this was I didn't know what was going on.
Thank you, Ann Huff. I appreciate you.
Private.
All right, so let's talk about it.
Okay.
Passionate Gangster, what happened?
Oh, man. Y'all excuse me for sounding a little down. It's been a rough couple of days. I had a live that went down yesterday that went left. It was a miscommunication of time zone, so I was waiting on the non-lawyer to chime in, and I stepped away to go to the restroom, and then I came back, and it was an argument. It was an anonymous caller that called in.
And it was an argument over me, right?
Right. It was most definitely an argument over you.
Okay.
And she was trying to convince me of your wrongdoing. And I explained to her that, listen, I don't know anything about the background of what happened last year. You know, I don't know anything. I don't know nothing about Chicago, any of that. So the past few weeks, I've been bullied just for being on your platform. And it's just like a lot of people don't understand the type of person that I am. And I keep explaining to people from day one that I go against the grain. And I don't understand. I really don't think people understand what that means to me. Whenever someone says they go against the grain, something that they feel goes against their morals and their integrity, they walk away. This has nothing to do about loyalty to a team. A lot of people think that I'm supposed to be your do girl.
No.
I've been told that I was asked today how much was I paid to fight for you, to stand up for you. And this is what I was said. This is
who asked you that?
I don't know the person in the chat. A lot of these people I've never even seen before. And it's probably the reason why I haven't seen them is because I don't frequent those platforms. I don't frequent platforms where I have personally witnessed behavior myself. And a lot of people are saying that I am taking up for you. That's not true. I have voiced my opinions with you as well of things that I didn't like. But this is what I said. I said, at least Dana, when he's wrong, he admits that he's wrong. And I can respect any man or any woman that does that. And we've all made mistakes. And then I've had people tell me that I'm messy. And I'm like, where did this come from? I had someone tell me that I threatened someone by the name of Cade. I don't even know who this person is.
Jade. You talking about the girl Jade?
Jade, yes, Jade. I don't know who.
Yeah, I heard that part in the recording that I listened to.
Okay, and then whenever I received a phone call and someone said to me that my live was being played on Debowski's live.
Mm-hmm. That's what he do.
Go ahead.
No, I'm agreeing with you. That's what he do.
I called. Okay,
you called in
chat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first I went in the chat and I said, I'm trademarked.
Hold on for a second. Mama Mari said, "Passionately Gangster, I'm so sorry that you are being attacked and bullied. Much love and blessings to you." Miss Jennings said, "Why do people feel that they can go around and try to intimidate other people that communicate with you? This needs to stop." Shirley Williams says she's far from messy. G Joy says she takes no one side and only speak the truth. You know what I'm about to say?
Okay.
Yeah, we have been. I mean,
wait. Wait. This what I'm about to say to you, Passionate Gangster.
Okay.
Breathe. Laugh. Take this time to realize that criminals come in many forms. Take this time to understand that it's obvious that you're rocking with the right side because this side don't have time to even think about that side. Now, let me introduce you to the truth.
Okay.
A lot of women on this side has been threatened. Credit's been pulled. They've been called dog-head bitches. They've been saying this and saying that. But at the end of the day, they still resilient. What you're in is a spiritual warfare.
Yes.
What you need to do, pray about the situation. Laugh about the situation. These folks can't hold your jockstrap. Now, I'm going to go as far as saying this, and I hope your husband is listening. I'm going to say this. You have never tried to talk to any man on the goddamn internet. And as far as people to go down that low and say that bullshit, I'll be the first one to tell your husband, if he listens to them, he's not the man for you. Because a husband clings to his wife. Now, one thing I will say is that maybe they trying to talk to you and they trying to get your husband out the way. Sound like the same thing they trying to do to me because they trying to get to Robert Kelly. One thing that was told to me is this right here. Dana, you have embraced fanatics. A lot of these people want to know Robert Sylvester Kelly. Why do I argue with people who want to know him when I have a relationship with him? Right. Here's what you do. The next time, and you don't need to go back on platforms where you're not received. Second thing,
right.
Everybody over here showed you nothing but love.
Yes, y'all do.
Now, if you decide to keep frequent those platforms, that means you're a glutton for punishment. I'm in a move of vindicating people who's been punished. So now let's go ahead and do what we really do. Let's go ahead and vindicate and help people. I've been accused of being with Team Truth. I've been accused of setting Rob up. I've been accused of being a mole. I've been accused of not knowing him. I've been accused of being Rob's lover. I've been accused of everything, but yet I still rise. At the end of the day,
Dana,
I know it hurt them to see me pushing and still going. I know it hurt them when I bring commentary. They got to come and try to switch it up a little bit to make it seem like they bring it.
right.
The whole difference is I walk it like I talk it. I don't just talk it.
Dana, please.
Sure, go ahead.
Do you know who Scott is? Because I was put on blast last night, and my name was put in Tyson's chat, and Debowski said passionately, "Who is Scott?" And I felt like he was trying to imply that I have a secret with someone named Scott.
Well, I'm gonna say this. From what I heard today was, and I don't want to put my right-hand guy on blast, but I'm gonna say this. I've heard people saying that Scott's supposed to be my guy Sid Bo, which is not true at all. His name is not Sid Bo. I mean, his name is not Scott. His name is Sid Bo. Nothing more, nothing less. No Scott, Sid mother freaking Bo. Nothing else. So at the end of the day, why are you entertaining somebody that have a 6th grade education?
Well, that's what I said. No, I didn't know. I was taken by surprise. I never go on these platforms. All of this information was sent to me, and the only thing that I could possibly think of is why would he call me out like that and speak of a person that I have no clue of who it is.
So can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How can mess live?
When you entertain it.
How can mess live? It have to be messy, right?
Right.
So when you clean, how can you entertain mess? Trust me, the hardest thing for me to do, and for anybody that know me knows I love confrontation. I love to be confrontational. I love to put my hands on people. I love that. The hardest thing that I had to learn in this is to ignore.
Right.
That's the hardest thing for me. And I ain't gonna lie. I be rolling like a baby because I be wanting just to do destructive shit. That's the way I was brought up. That's the way I live my life. That's the way I only know. I love to be destructive. I was always a person that loved destructive people. I love the Destructicons on Transformers. I love the Road Warriors. I love anybody that's destructive. But when you ignore the people who's making the loudest noise, they're always the scaredest motherfuckers in the bunch. So trust me, I heard it. Oh, anybody put my kids up there, but you disrespected Sylvia, child. You disrespected another man's child.
My child too. By that lady.
They like-minded people.
Sure.
All of them that was on the phone, they like-minded people. And I'm gonna tell you the one person that shocked me was Sandra. I didn't expect Sandra to be like-minded like that. Because when I last had a conversation, she wasn't for the shit. But I see how easy it is for gullible people who have weak minds to be overtaken. So I just remove myself. I don't have to say nothing to them.
Right.
But in person, if you really want that same smoke, let's go somewhere where nobody can get in trouble. As they say on Cheers, let's go where nobody know our name. Trust and believe your outcome will be totally different. You'll be like that, but that little lazy eye boy, but that boy can go. And I don't need a city to back me up when it's a one-on-one problem. I address the person. I don't need to make it a city problem. No, I need to make it a personal problem. So at the end of the day, you just got to agree to disagree and let stupidity do what it do.
Right.
Now, I've heard people say, oh, I ain't going to do 1 day in jail. Okay, that's fine. If you do or you don't, I don't give 2 fucks. Nickels in a bucket, fuck it.
Yeah.
But what I'm not going to allow is for any man to destroy the credibility of these women over here. I ain't going to allow that.
Yeah, it's just wrong. I've never. I mean, I've been through a lot in my life, and I have to keep saying this, that I would never inflict any type of pain, physically, mentally, on anyone, and to be treated like this when I've done nothing to these people, it's really heartbreaking. And for people to get mad at me for just making a statement on your platform stating
that's not what they mad about.
Well,
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Mad about?
They're not mad about you making a statement. They're mad that you even here. It's a difference. They're mad, but that you're here. Now, if you was on Tyson page, or if you was on Earl's page, or if you was on Domboski's page, then they will praise you and love you and everything. If you was out here pulling credit and getting information on them folks, they would do anything. Listen to what I say, people.
Okay.
I can do all of that. I have their lives in my hands. I saved Tyson's life 3 times. I've actually saved Domboski's life 2 times. 1 time was yesterday. I'm not going to continue doing it. But I'm not going to indulge in the bullshit, because when it happens, I don't want it to come back on me.
Right.
Because I don't have nothing to do with it. At the end of the day, my big homie Toon said to Denise, you know what? It don't even got to be us. It can be somebody that's just tired of the bullshit.
Right. I'm worn out.
You're worn out, and because you fed into it. You went over to the channel thinking you're going to get a resolution with unresolution people.
Right.
Look at it.
Yeah, and I was attacked.
Why?
I was attacked.
Why? Because you're attached to something great. Think about it. You don't see me attacking 312. You don't see me attacking Sandra. And you don't see me attacking Red Bunny, aka Miss Enterprise. And you don't see me attacking T Baby.
Right.
Why do I need to do that?
Right.
Passionate Gangster Sharby said, Passionate Gangster, they have shown you who they are. I know it's a hard pill to swallow. I was on a platform for a year. Thought we were on the same page. Nope. It was hard to swallow, but I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. That's my issue, because I took up for all of those people that have turned and have done this to me.
I know.
Have taken up for these people.
I know, man. You used to kill me for Tyson. I know.
I did.
I know.
I did.
And I refused to go back at you, because I always said you don't know shit.
Right.
And you got mad. How the fuck you gonna tell me? And I would laugh and hang up.
Right. I stand up for anybody, because I just didn't like that people were picking at Tyson for being homeless.
No, you thought people was picking at Tyson. That's why now I encourage everybody, go back to the beginning.
Right.
Go back to the beginning. Let's keep it real. Don Russell told Tyson to split from me after the rally. I didn't care. I said, okay. Tyson blew me up 37 times, calling me. Blah, blah, blah. No, but if you don't rock with me no more, I'm going to answer you when I feel like it. I told him I got a major announcement at midnight. He announced, oh, I'm doing an R. Kelly listening party. I'm doing an R. Kelly listening party reloaded because with Dana J, it ain't work out right. Cool. He had, no lie, 74 people for his announcement. And it was at 8 p.m. Right after I woke him up and we talked at 8 p.m. I waited till midnight. I announced my joint. I had 347 people from the door. And my announcement was, for the next rally, we're going to have a R. Kelly all-white party kickback.
Right.
He got mad. And then I said, all proceeds go to the defense fund. That's all you got to do is register through Eventbrite. Pay your $1. Show me that you paid your $1, because everything go to the defense fund. Oh, the defense fund ain't real. Oh, this, oh, that. That carried on for 4 months until Doug said it is real. Oh, the defense fund is real now. Me and Dana cool. Donate to the defense fund. But the minute other folks get in his ear, oh, the defense fund ain't real. You don't get many times to stab me in my back.
Right.
So here's what I want you to do. Since now I see that they trying to send everything to the MCC, cool. I'm not stopping that. But one thing I'm gonna tell you, everything that go to the defense fund goes to R. Kelly. Everything that goes to the MCC goes to Drea. Think about that.
Right. You're so right.
Think about that.
And I appreciate your words of encouragement. And
we got God on our back over here. We got God on our side over here. We got God on our chest over here. We don't worry about distractions, and we don't care where it come from. Where it come from. Whether it come from Earl and her crew, whether it come from Tyson and his crew, whether it come from Dubowski and his crew, or other people out there, we don't care. We are unfadable. The firm is going to keep moving.
Right.
I've done told mods that. And I'm going to keep it real. If you modding for those people and people who I don't deal with, you cannot mod over here. I don't believe in having drama. So therefore, I'm cutting all the drama at the door.
But Dana, can I say this?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I don't go on those channels.
Wait. T. Davis said, tell her God said in Genesis 12:3, and I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curse thee, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed.
Yes.
I know. Go ahead and finish.
Yeah, like I said, I don't go on that channel, but whenever I don't go on any of those channels, but whenever someone is that I felt was possibly using my content from my live in a negative way, I felt like I had every right to go over there and give a warning to them to stop using my content. And then I was blocked.
No.
And then the next thing you know,
that's where you went wrong at. I told you what to do.
Right.
I told you what to do.
Right.
It's just like the old saying goes, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. You ain't even had to go over there.
Right.
That's all you gotta do.
I was in my.
It's pull up that iron.
I know how it goes. I know, because I was already upset with the Scott thing, and then I was upset that I was put on the community post.
But you running off of your emotions.
Right.
God damn, this is therapeutic to me because I'm telling you what I normally do. And then Sharby said to gang up on one person, which is Dana.
Dog head B today. I did not want to be the dog head B. I did not want to be any of that. I didn't.
But listen to me, Pashley Gangster.
Stood up for myself.
But listen to me. Sometimes it's good to be that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if that's all their language is broken down to, that lets them know that you on an educated level where they can't touch you at. Now, Sharby said to gang up on one person, which is Dana, why does it take all them folks to destroy one person or try to destroy one person? And ask yourself, for what purpose? Now, that's the real tea.
Right.
What do I have that all of them want?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Hey, it was a commercial that came out that said, time to change the oil. You can't get what I'm blessed with. At the end of the day, you didn't want to be something that people who don't have a mind thought of you. If I react to what people think of me, I will be crazy. I will be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Ask yourself this. Are you a dog head bitch?
No, I'm not. I don't even use profanity.
So why do it even matter to you?
It's because I'm a woman of integrity and I am a woman of class.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Now maybe this will help you. It's not what you're called. It's what you answer to. Right.
But I felt like someone was trying to interrupt my marriage of almost 20 years when I was sent that screenshot.
But you gave them that power.
Right.
I'm gonna give it to you like this. When you go to court, you're entering into an unknown jurisdiction, right?
Right.
So why even go? I'm gonna translate that. When you go to their pages, you're going into an unknown territory. Why would you even go?
Right, but I didn't go to the page. I received a screenshot.
But you're missing what I'm saying to you.
No, I get what you're saying. I do. I understand completely. But like sometimes like you try to stay silent. You try to stay silent. But at the end of the day, when you start fumbling in with my household, the people that I love, I cherish, I respect, I have to stand for what I believe in. I love my husband, and I refuse to let anyone speak anything to try to jeopardize that.
So,
and I have a problem with that.
So can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Let's do a math problem. Nothing from nothing equals what?
Nothing.
So why would you even entertain what they doing?
I want any more.
Even though you entered on a community page. So what? Your husband know where you at.
Right.
Now, what you need to worry about is if your husband want to put hands on this guy.
Yeah, he's pretty upset.
Like a couple other husbands want to do.
Yeah, he's very upset. Very upset. And Lowdown can contest to that.
Well, like I say, if your husband want to talk to me, tell him holler at me. Y'all know how to reach me. I'll de-escalate the situation.
He's upset with the people that are attacking me for no reason.
That's typical. If you was married to somebody who ain't get upset, then I would question your marriage. So he's doing what he need to do. He's very upset.
Yeah, he's not a happy camper. I mean, he's not even in these YouTube streets like that. He's around here writing names down on notebooks.
Well, like I say, I've seen your husband. The easiest murder is the ones coming from out of town.
Right.
I don't know why people want to play like that, but they tried to sit back and tell you that I was the one doing that, right?
Right.
They tried to tell you that this is the wrong channel to be on, right?
Right.
But do you see us pulling up anybody personal information? Which I can go ham and show everybody personal information. Even the subs over there, I can really go in. Because they don't understand who they dealing with. But when you know that this fight is not about you, it's for Robert, it is what it is.
Yes. And I appreciate you for understanding exactly why I was, and I say was, upset. Because after I spoke to my husband, he said, you keep doing what you're doing. And he said, the reason why they have an issue with you is because they don't have anything on you.
Now watch this.
Or a positive person.
Now watch this. They use your content to have commentary. When have you ever seen me use anybody content just for commentary?
Haven't.
And you ain't. Because I study. I research.
Right.
I talk to people. I'm there. I know people. So you will never catch me using somebody else's commentary strictly as my commentary. You will only see me use it as a reference base.
Right. And I want to say something in reference to actors.
Who?
I'm an actor.
Oh.
I'm a model.
Mm.
And a professional actor knows how to turn it on and off.
And I do it very well.
And let me explain something to people that has no idea about the industry. Okay? All of these people that you see on TV every single day, they are human beings, no matter how deep their pockets are. There are some actors, singers, rappers that just want to live a normal life. And I feel offended when people say that, oh, he's just an actor. Well, let me tell you something. I am too. Okay? And I have showed people proof of my work. I've showed them proof of the magazines that I've been in. So I take offense to that because I don't think people realize how difficult it is to be a Black person, to be picked out of hundreds of people for a role.
That's the most difficult job in the world.
So we do know how to turn it off. And you want to know what else is difficult? When you are with all those hundreds of people, and sometimes you're being told, no, 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 you're not the one. But it's not you that's not the one. It's that they already have someone that looks like you, or they already have someone with your personality. And it's very difficult sometimes to be able to take that rejection. And I've said this on my platform as well. This is harder than acting, due to the fact that with acting, you have a script. Okay? You have a script. So it's not as easy as what you think it is to get on this camera and face people and pretty much go with the flow. And that's exactly what happened to me yesterday. Things didn't go as planned, so I went along with the flow. I didn't have a script. That was the first time on my platform where I had drama, and Sylvia was attacked. And that attack happened when I walked away and went to the restroom.
Oh, you ain't tell me all that.
Yes.
Sylvia was attacked by who?
The anonymous lady. And then that's when Curtis called in. And Pico called in. All of this happened. It was fine.
Pico Benz called in and Curtis Williams called in?
Yes, they did.
Shout out to those brothers right there. They not going to tolerate none of that, especially Pico.
Right.
Because Pico going to fly international wherever he got to go.
To sit there and to attack a woman. And I don't care if you agree or disagree, but I have to say this. How dare you? How dare anyone attack any woman? It does. Me being a woman that has went through the things that I have gone through, and for a grown man or men, any man, I don't care who it is, to attack a woman after she told her story. How dare you? And what bothers me the most is that people don't care. They don't care about, all they see is these screen names or an avatar. But how do you know the person that you're attacking just might got beat that day? How do you know that person that you're attacking might just lost a family member to coronavirus? How do you know that this person that you are attacking has not just lost their children to social services? How do you know? How do you have any idea? And I was used yesterday. I was set up yesterday. And I didn't like that. And I have to take a stand now. Because what I should have did, and after I found out what was going on, I should have hung up that phone with that anonymous caller.
That anonymous caller probably was somebody from over that side.
I was told that the anonymous caller was sent to do that.
Of course. That's what they do.
And I think it's very, very sad. You don't want people to come on your platform and disrespect you.
Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second.
Okay.
Sharby said, oh, he's big mad. My hubby not on social media at all either. But don't give them creatures life. They demons from the pits of hell.
All I can say, I appreciate you, Sharby. But at the end of the day, I do not like.
But these are the people, sorry to cut you off, but these are the people that a certain blogger upholds. These are the people that a certain blogger keeps in high regard. These are the people that a certain blogger says has great content. These are the people that a certain blogger, when they threaten to attack him, he attacked me. But these are the people.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
With honesty, how can a person get upset with a young male that made a choice to come on another person's platform and state that they were so upset that they are willing to take people's lives? But why are you not upset with the woman that made and said such despicable things about a 3-year-old child or a child that's special needs or someone that's older than you? Why not the outrage from that? And that's the issue that I stated to him. I said, you go from 0 to 100, right? But why did you not go 0 to 100 for the children, for the elderly?
Now, you said you want me to answer that honestly, right?
Yes, yes, I do.
You sure you want an honest answer?
Yes, I do, because I need to understand this.
All right. Fantasia, after I say this, call my main line. I'll put y'all two together. Here's what I'm going to say. A young man does that because women are scared when a man raises his voice and do that. Real men laugh at that because if you're really about that, you ain't going to spread that on the internet. That's a cry for help. That's a cry for protection. Where I'm from, people like that get put in walls and your families don't see you no more the rest of your life. That's why I backed off. I chose to not say nothing else because I know where it can go for me. Now, to answer your question, when you online, and excuse my French over here, y'all, but when you trying to eat the man pussy, then you would do anything to try to please that person, especially when that person is recording everything you say. Especially when that person come out and tell you that they don't rock with you, but then because you got a louder voice, then they want to come behind and say, oh, we cool. Beware of the serpent. Anybody that does that is a fraud, is a fool. And I tell both of them that because I tried to call in on his live today, but I'm blocked. And that's fine. Because maybe that's God saying I didn't need to destroy the lies that was told on there. Because I was literally going to go deal with that shit today. I'm blocked on all their lives. I can't call in on Earl. I can't call in on George. I can't call in on Stymie. So sometimes you got to look at that as foolishness and just do what the girl from Frozen say. Let it go. Let it go. It's not worth your time to even think about it.
It's not them. It's the children. It's the children that don't have a voice.
Listen. Me and grown men really can't stand each other. Really. Let's keep it 100. Because of this R. Kelly situation.
Right.
He said he put my man in jail. I say fuck him. But as men, we can put that shit aside when it come to kids, when it come to women, and when it come to the fucking evil people that's trying to destroy all entities.
Right.
At the end of the day, we're not a unit. It just looks like that because the enemy is present.
Right.
I know who my real enemy is, but do I know who my real enemy is? Meaning, I know Team Truth don't like Rob.
Right.
And Team Truth know I don't like them because they don't like Rob. But we all human, right?
Yes.
But what happens when your enemy are the ones that saying, I rock for Rob, but they really keeping them in jail? How do you react to that? You oust them out. You let them do them. And then you tell us subscribers, if y'all really for Robert, y'all go find a sanctuary somewhere else other than that.
Right.
Because what's going to happen is when Rob come home, my page going to still be here. Who knows? Rob might come to my channel.
Right.
Man, Rob might have a sing-off on my channel. A father and son sing-off. Now, how many of them will want to come and get access to that?
Everyone would.
Exactly. So you look at the fools, you look at the dumbs, and you let them be. Here's what I say. And here's what I go by now. You got 3 ringleaders, 5 ringleaders now. You got 5 ringleaders. Everybody else is going to the circus. I've outgrown the circus, so why do I need to go?
Right.
Think about that metaphor.
Right.
When you have
Yes.
when you have outgrown the circus, why do you need to go?
Right.
So
Yeah, I'm way past that.
So let them have at it. They done threatened my life. Trust and believe. I done showed the clip. And from that, I've had 13 older women call, baby, don't do it. It's not worth it. I've had people from the Wounded Warriors program call me. I had people from the military call me like, bro, we know where you about to take this.
Right.
But I had to think about something. I went to Chicago for the same person that's supposed to be a killer, that don't have nothing about killing on their record, have everything about stalking, have everything about being an arsonist, have everything about macing people on their record. But you want me to believe that you're a gangster when I showed up in Chicago and you said, meet me on such and such and such when I finish my live. No, you come to Atlanta and say you're looking for me. My job, if I know we beefing, you ain't making it out of Atlanta. You definitely ain't gonna make it out of Baltimore.
Right.
I said that to say this. You got to ignore the distractions. They are the real distractions. And I don't even like calling people that because I've been called that for so long. Right. But you got to call a spade a spade.
Right.
What do they bring to the table? And my Keith Sweat voice.
I don't know. The past month has just been about you.
Ask yourself this question.
Consistently.
Why is it about me? Why are they hanging from my nuts like George the Jungle? Think about it. I don't rock with none of them.
Right. Right.
I don't mess with none of them girls over there. I ain't trying to stalk none of them.
Right.
You don't see me talking about riding mopeds. I never did that shit. Shit's for clowns.
Right.
I rode dirt bikes. I rode motorcycles. Who the fuck rides a moped? So
I'm gonna tell you like this, Dana. If we've been going through a month of this straight, okay, and if they have not produced not even an inkling of something, I think it's time to let it go. Because whenever you have to start attacking other people that are connected to this channel or even to you, I think it's time to throw in the white flag.
Give me a second, I'm call you right back.
I really do.
Who throwing the white flag, me or them?
They need to hold up the white flag.
No, because their cash app still getting fulfilled. Not as much as it used to, but it's still happening.
Okay, can I ask you
115 code 4?
Because I've been saying this, and I have to know this. I don't know if you know, but maybe you can shed some light on this. The person that's receiving the cash app, that's always speaking about the cash app. I've noticed that the cash app, from what I've been told, is starting to dry up. But my question is, how is this person still affording to stay inside of this hotel? I don't understand. How is this possible?
It's not for you to understand. It's for you to ignore. Let that man live how he's going to live.
No, I don't have an issue with that. I mean,
but it's not for you to understand.
Okay.
When you don't give a fuck, and excuse my French, when you don't give a fuck, I don't even let certain thoughts come through me. I don't care. I've always said it. They're going to need me before I need them.
I just believe in men being men. That's what I believe in. I know so many men that get out here every day, some with no leg.
But I'm gonna stop you right there, real quick, Passionate Gangster, because I'm about to add another call up, but I want to talk to you.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you have to not let certain things into your scope, because I'm being texted by somebody that's on their side telling me that hold on, Fantasia, that I'm being threatened. Here's my thing.
Oh my God.
Do you actually think I'm worried about two broke motherfuckers threatening me? Never. I've always said it. If it's a problem, we can handle it offline like men. That's all. Let me know where you want me to be. Simple as that. Yeah. But as long as they come on here with that, man, forget that dumb shit. But Fantasia want to talk to you, Passionate Gangster. Hold on.
Oh. Hello, Fantasia. How are you?
Hi, baby. I'm all right. How are you?
I'm better.
Can you hear me?
I've been better.
Can you hear her?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. So I just wanted to say this to you, Passionate Gangster. We all love and we all care about you. All the hurt and everything like that you feeling, I can hear the tiredness in your voice and the hurt in your voice. Like Dana say, baby, let it go. Because at the end of the day, those type of people are people that have nothing to lose because they already lost everything by being the type of person that they are. Anybody can sit here and call you any kind of name all out the book. But at the end of the day, it's not what they call you. It's what God say you are. You feel me? It's what you say you are. Nobody has a heaven or hell to hold you nor put you in. They cannot break up your happy home, so you don't even have to worry about that. You have a good husband that loves you. He by your side. Apparently, he not caring about none of that extra lies that they tried. I didn't have people go on my Instagram to where I had to delete my Instagram because people was playing on my Instagram, trying to search up my background, my history. I had a person come out of nowhere trying to say all type of stuff. They literally looked up my whole background. I don't know who did it or what page they was from, or well, not page, the channel they was from, but they did it. And honestly, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
Right.
Because I'm gonna tell you like this. At the end of the day, your story is your story. Your life is your life. They cannot alter nothing. Nothing. You had your channel popping and whopping way before they even said anything about you. So if anything, that's just gonna make people that don't know nothing about you run to your page and your channel and find out who you are. So while you continuing to put your truth out there and the truth out there about everything that you know and all the good information that you know, it's just gonna help your subscribers, honestly, because they gonna see that they fuckery and that they bullshit, so they gonna run from them and they gonna go straight to you. Like they do. That's how a lot of their subscribers are. They flip-flop, they wish-wash. Oh, this person don't like that person. This person don't like that person. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to start this. I'm going to start that. You know. But It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Just stay positive. Don't let it get to you. You know, it's really hard for me to hold back what I really want to say. And Dana knows me. I'm not a talkative person. I'm that type of person where I'm on your ass. While you popping your gums, I'm on your ass. Excuse my friend.
Right.
But I don't have time to talk. So therefore, my words is literally like probably all over the place.
Right, Meg D.
And I apologize for that. But at the same time, I'm so tired of seeing you get attacked, Sylvia get attacked, Dana's getting attacked, even Keith T got attacked. Like, come the fuck on now. You know what I'm saying? The bullshit has to stop. Enough is enough. I don't understand why these type of people feel like, okay, let's keep attacking, but they're not getting nowhere. If you pay attention, they're not getting nowhere. All they doing is trying to rehash things that we already all talked about, Dana already explained, you know, and stuff like that. So they want to stay stuck in their little time and era and their time frame. So let them do that. Let them be stuck in the past. So while you continue to move forward like you doing and staying blessed and highly favored,
they gonna get to wondering like, damn, what is she doing? And what they say, it's the God in me, right?
Yes.
That's all you got. It's the God in you. So of course they're gonna attack you. And then on top of that, you not paired up. I'm not gonna say paired up. I'll take that back. You know, you cool with Dana as far as his commentary, the things that he puts out there and stuff as far as facts and receipts, like everybody else is. So by you being friends with him right off bail, you're gonna be attacked. That's just like I said, I got attacked too. People thinking I'm paying Dana. And I'm paying Keith's team because I'm a mod on both of their channels. And I'm like, wait a minute, just because I support their channel, how am I paying them? I want to know good things. I want to know good facts. You know, so yes, I'm gonna support the people that brings me good facts and that are real facts or real receipts. You damn right. And if I'm sorry, I'm getting upset. Hold on, let me calm down. But at the same time, you know, when you got other people worried about what you doing and who you giving your money to, they just mad because you're not coming to their platform. You know, you're not coming to their platform. You're not supporting them. So that of course they're gonna sit here and try to do a credit background on you or try to do some type of background on you. So this way they could try to see what they could do to pull you to them. But if you pay attention, like how everybody say, not just you, baby, I'm just talking in general when I say you. If people pay attention to when they sit there and they doing R. Kelly, of course, they're going to do the same thing to random ass people that they feel like don't have no money or that they feel like don't have no type of big ties to people. But to be honest, the way I feel about it is R. Kelly was infiltrated really fucking badly. And that was really messed up because it's like, I feel like somebody was a real close friend to him, got to him, got to find out all his stuff as far as secrets and everything like that. And then once they figured out, like, well, he's not going to do what I want him to do. He ain't going to mold how I want him to mold. So I'm going to throw him under the bus. That's what I feel like that person did. And then not to mention, I also feel like that person is friends with a higher group of people that really can't be touched, because there are groups of people out there that cannot be touched no matter what you say or what type of stuff is going on. There's a lot of groups that's literally out here, like how you have the Illuminati, you have the elite. I'm not gonna lie, I don't fuck with police officers. I do not. You would never see me call police on shit. I don't give a damn. I would not involve them in my business. Why? Because I've always been a type of person that's seen cops do fucked up stuff to people that are innocent. So therefore, I do my own research, I do my own background history and everything, and I go forth from there with myself and by myself. It's like a humanitarian program. We are called the 40 Mile Family. What we do is basically we build up all the money that we can, and we go to like abandoned buildings or just buildings, and we buy the building and we fix the building up, and we put either homeless people or battered mothers into those buildings is what we do. And we also I'm sorry?
That is great. Thank you for doing that.
But we do a lot. And we also, like I said, we also are trying to look forward into getting a hospital, either building a hospital or rebuilding a whole school for not just Black people, but more so, of course, for Aboriginal people and stuff. Because I also don't use the word Black. The reason why I don't use the word Black is because, for one, my people didn't come here on no boat. My people was already here. Right. I am a native. I am an Aboriginal woman. That is what I am. Yes. My mother is Cuban and my father is a full-blown Native American man. So, with that being said, there's a lot of things that I do for people and a lot of things that I see and that I help people with, because I know for a fact that the way that the system is built and the way that the system is, they cannot access those type of information or things like that due to the fact of their knowledge. And people look at the color of their skin and their knowledge and they're like, nope, you can't have it. So I'm the type of person that come in and I get everybody what they need. So I'm baby 6. baby sis go get it done, and that's what baby sis do. But to you, I'm not gonna keep rambling and keep the line up or nothing like that. But to you, Miss Personally Gangster, I love you. I care for you. Don't hurt like that. It hurts me, and I'm holding back tears, honestly, because I can hear the hurt and concern in your heart and in your voice, and it's tearing me to pieces. So that's why I asked Dana to pair me up with you on the line, because I'm like, I just want to hold you. I just want to hug you and just tell you it's going to be all right. And we all love you. God love you. And no weapon formed against you will ever prosper. As long as your belief and your faith is strong, you will always be blessed and highly favored no matter what anybody do. You see, Dana, he go through stuff just as if he was Jesus. They trying to crucify him like he really is Jesus.
Yes.
And that's the truth. Because look how they keep coming at him. They done came at Dana with forks. They done came at Dana with spears. They done came at Dana with all types of whips and lashes and everything.
Yes.
What's next? You see what I'm saying? What's next? They try to say Dana raping all. No, he's not doing none of that. So it's like for people to sit there and go out their mouth and keep on saying Dana, it should make a lot of people think and be like, what is Dana really bringing to the table? I'm going to tell you what he brings to the table. He's bringing fucking facts and receipts, and he ain't playing with you motherfuckers. And I'm not about to play with you motherfuckers either. Now, I'm getting sick and tired of every time I turn around and I go into somebody's platform, it's always somebody anonymously starting some shit. Now, it's to the point where I'm about ready to make a platform page just to go the fuck off on people and go at their ass, because I'm a secretary. You got to come through me before you fucking come through Dana or motherfucking talk a lot with Keisha or Passionately Gangster or Skyzone or anybody else that is from the fucking firm. Now, I'm Baby Sis Fantasia, and I fucking said it. I said what I said, goddammit, and I'm sick of it. So, Passionately Gangster, I love you, and Dana, I love you. Keisha, I love you.
Love you too.
I love Skyzone and everybody else, and eventually, I will make it to whoever platform that I didn't get a chance to make it to support y'all. Oh, I'm coming. Please believe I'm coming. I'm just a little bit busy right now trying to make sure everybody is okay as far as wearing hand sanitizer, gloves, and face masks and things like that for people. Now, also, when you said, like, the children don't have a voice, they have a voice, baby. Don't ever feel like no child has a voice. They have a voice. God is their voice. And slowly but surely, God is going to pull them from up out of there. Because when I was younger, I'm going to give y'all just a little small insight real quick. When I was younger, I was molested twice. I was molested by a male and a female, both times. Okay? Now, a lot of people sit here and say, well, this is why you're bisexual today. No, that is not why I'm bisexual today. But I could see where they try to go with that. But if you let a person try to form your mindset into believing something that you know for a fact is not true, then what is that saying about you? If you don't stand for something, you will fall for any and every fucking thing.
Yes.
And that's just real.
I needed to hear these words. I really did. I thank y'all both so much.
No problem. All right, thanks, baby sis.
Okay, love y'all.
Love you too.
Love you too. Thank you.
You know what? It's really about to get real, because I'm not gonna put nobody tides out there, but when
I'm gonna hang up Dana and come back in the chat.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Thank you again for letting me speak my piece.
No problem.
Everyone, all the love and support. Thank you.
No problem. And tell Lowdown, she didn't get a chance to talk. All right, love y'all. All right. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you?
Hi, Dana. It's Lowdown One.
Hey, Lowdown One. How are you?
Good. I'm going to make this quick. I'm not going to be like...
And you ain't never quick.
Look, I'm going to be quick. I got some talking points. So, the first thing is this.
I ain't do it.
So, my girl and I, Passion, we've been chopping it up the last couple of days, and we've been going back and forth about this, and, I got her back and everything, and Sylvia, she is such a strong person, and,
Sylvia a bully.
You know what?
They beat on me all the time, and I just cry.
You know, she is like, I wanted her to call in so bad.
No.
So, yeah, I was, I liked when she called in yesterday and shared her story. So I was like a part to blame for that. I really was, because I like when she shared her experiences and everything, and Passion walked away. And, when the lady called in, I really wanted to cuss her out and everything, but I don't, out of respect for Passion, I don't, because I know she doesn't curse. And every time, I'm around, like whenever we have conversation, I always tell them, like, look, excuse me, but let me just say one curse or something, just because of the respect. It's almost like you're around, like, your clergy or something, because she's like so innocent, and you feel bad when you curse around her, so, but I really want to go off, and I know we always listen to like the lives and everything, and we kind of critique them and just different things. And when you listen to yourself, I just didn't want it to be like you listen to these lives and you just hear yourself just throwing all these cuss words out. But I really wanted to curse her out, and I really wanted to curse her out because I felt like she was just disrespecting the platform. But I really wanted to say, like, Curtis is just like, he is just like a lifesaver. He was just like that person that just come in and just kind of dash water on like a fire. He just kind of like equalizes everything, because he can like tell you to go to hell and you're glad you're going, because you don't actually know you're going to hell, because he done just told you off.
Miss Lowdown, that means that you made it to the wall of shame and all the dog heads is in one place. So that means that you are a suspect. That means you are a person of interest. They talk about the way I talk, but I didn't graduate high school. So you made the wall of shame. You are a person of interest.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You are too educated to talk about me and the people over here. I have the people who are slow over here. So you are a person of interest because you be over Dodo page. He don't talk nothing real. He talk all fake. So let me get an indictment and let's read it.
I know. We know about that page 5, like a Jesus.
Kelly is saying anybody that ever supported Robert Kelly is the Enterprise. So I would have thought that people would have been happy being up on the board because they part of the Enterprise. The Enterprise is anybody that supported R. Kelly. And you see what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, anybody that put my kids on the internet, this ain't about the R. Kelly shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm from Chicago, even though I live in Bolingbrook. So, Ms. Lowdown, you are a person of interest. And that's what I'm saying. Hold on, Tyson. Don't say nothing, Tyson. Hold on, Tyson. I got 44 mopeds and no house to live in. My face is ashy on a regular basis, and I look like I stink for 2 people. Now go ahead, Lowdown. One, explain yourself. You got the floor, Lowdown. One. Miss Lowdown. She left. She left. So what I'm saying to the people, everybody, you can't destroy my ego. You know what I'm saying? You can't destroy my ego. So I'm telling everybody, you know what I mean? My name is DJ Tyson. My name comes before R. Kelly name. I'm telling you. My name come before R. Kelly name. Come on, hit that Cash App, y'all. Hit that Cash App. Hit that Cash App. I got exclusive. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. Fuck out of here. I know y'all watching. I shut down y'all lives. Look. I got 211. I had 315. I'm telling y'all directly. Y'all want what I got. You can't do it. So at the end of the day, I hope y'all learned something. Now you can use that as commentary and go live off of it. I thank y'all for coming over here, y'all. 4 things to remember. Number 1, keep God first. Number 2, you kill negativity and hate with positivity and positive talks. Rule number 3, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Rule number 4, be someone important. Be someone important. Be yourself. Until tomorrow, y'all got homework to do. Let's go ahead. We out. Peace.